Hey amigos, this is Jimmy Wisdom back with another episode of the Ozark News. Thanks guys for listening to the Ozark News. I hope you're enjoying the podcast. I know I am. So let's go ahead and get into the full swing of the episode. For our weather today, we have a high of 68. So it's a little bit warm, but still not so warm that you're uncomfortable. And you might be better off wearing a long sleeve shirt or a light jacket if you're, a little bit more cold nature. Me, you see, I'm out here. It's not quite 68. It's probably within the 50s. And with the sun beating right down on me, I'm very comfortable in just a nice t-shirt. But for tonight, we do have a low of 46. And I would say whenever you wake up in the morning, do be expecting some frost on the ground. It gets that chilly. Now, with our school having full swing in basketball, tomorrow, the Cave City boys are up against Flipping in the semifinals for the Harvest Tournament, with the junior-senior girls and they're in the Highland Classic going against Viola. Now, the Melbourne Bearcats, their junior boys and girls are playing at the Highland Classic tomorrow, and this coming Friday, it's homecoming for Cave City. So it's a great time to go and show support for your local team. Now, the junior and senior boys will be playing against Crowley's Ridge that night. And for the Melbourne Bearcats, we have the senior boys and the senior girls playing in the Bergman Classic. Now, for a little bit of a community highlight. The Batesville Barbershop, which is a mobile hair place, comes through town every Wednesday and sets up at the chiropractic office right next to the Mexican restaurant. It's a great place to go get a haircut, and as you can tell, it's probably time for me to get a haircut, but we'll see how long I'll let this grow on me. But Zeb Owens, who is the owner-operator of the Hair Mule, is a great guy. He does a great job cutting hair, and he's a great person to talk to. If you want to support any local business, that'd be a good one to support. Also, I want to talk about a newer business as well, is the Gypsy Willow. Here the past couple of days, they were closed so they could tidy up some things and take inventory, but they're open back up again. Remember, they're a veteran-owned and operated place of service. They offer great food, and I often say it's a good place to go to eat, and I recommend us showing support for our local business here. And it's a good way to show support, especially coming off the tails off of Veterans Day weekend. So go and show support for the Gypsy Willow food truck. Now for a little daily devotion, in the book of Daniel, the prophet Daniel sees a vision of terrible creatures coming out of the sea, and they bring destruction and chaos. It's a prophetic vision that shows how the Son of Man comes and conquers them. Now, the reason it's a prophecy, obviously we have evil and chaos and destruction in the world right now. But Jesus Christ came and he died for our sins, and he made a way out of all this evilness and this destruction. If you haven't already, you can like and subscribe to podcasts, and you can listen in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Podbean, and iHeartRadio. Or you can like and follow the page on Facebook, as well as start subscribing and following the page on YouTube, The Ozark News. Thanks for listening to The Ozark News, and have a great day.